We charged up. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, this one. It's live. Yeah. All right. Yabaraka.
Yabaraka.
Yabaraka. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Waya Shamarka.
Waya Shamarka.
Ya'ar.
Ya'ar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyaka.
Panyaka.
Al Yaka.
Ayaka.
Waya Kanka.
Wayakanka.
Yasha.
Yasha.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyaka.
Panyaka.
Al Yaka.
Ayaka.
Waya Sham.
Wayasham.
Laka.
Laka.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Time. All right, we GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you another live lesson. But before we get started, we're going to give all honor, all glory to
Yahweh. Bashem. Yahusha. Bashem. Kakadash.
All right, double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. All right, peace and safety as well to the men, women, and children of the hopeful elect. All right, and we out here preaching. All right, another day, another week. All right, another day closer to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, and you know we out here to preach the gospel, man. All right, teach our people the good news as well as the bad news. All right, if they don't come back to repent to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. All right, Lord willing that this video be edifying, this camp be edifying. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
That's right, knowing it is high time to wake out of sleep, man. All right, it's high time to wake out of the sleep of being under the wine of Babylon, man, which is the philosophy, the doctrine. All right, Christianity, the school systems, all of this mixture. All right, this big mixing pot of abominations, man. Right. All right, it's time to get out of it. All right, and come back and serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, we just now seen the chariot through the spirit, man.
Yep.
All right, we just seen the chariot, man. So we know that what the scriptures say, look up for your redemption. What draw nigh.
That's right.
All right. So we know that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is coming near. All right, to this planet, man. All right, to destroy it off the face of the earth. All right.
It says, the latter end, it says, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Yeah, our salvation is nearer than what we believe, man. All right, all these things that happen within the news, all right, that we see, all right, we know that the end is near. All right, the end of Babylon is near. All right, the end of Esau is near, man. And what the beginning of Jacob, all right, is that which followeth, man. All right, which you see this tribe, which you see the tribes right here, man. Jacob on down to the not to the least of us, but the last of the tribes, man. All right.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 29 and 9. It says, stay yourselves, wonder, cry ye out. They cry, they are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink.
That's right, man. They stagger, man. They stagger at these philosophies. They stagger at this system. They stagger at this beast. All right. They stagger for the things that this world promotes, man. All right. They're in the vibration of the world, man. When we should be pushing our vibration, which the righteous vibration, which is of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in this world, man. All right. That's why the scriptures say that we are the light of the world. All right. We are the light of the world, man. All right, but Israel is not acting like that, man, because we have fallen away from our power. All right.
I got a precept for you.
Bye.
All right, this is Isaiah 28 and 15. It says, because, well, I'm gonna start at 14. It says, wherefore hear the words of Yahweh, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Okay, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, in hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come upon to us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood we have hid ourselves.
about Maccabees chapter, First Maccabees chapter 1 and 11.
I'll grab it.
God. We're going into, read it one more time about the show.
It says, verse 15, it says, because ye have said, we have made covenant with death, and with hell we are in agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood we have hid ourselves.
That's right, man. They have made lies their refuge, man. They have made this system, all right, their place of refuge, man. Their place of going to for security, man. All right, but this place, all right, it's on a downward spiral, man. All right, just like when you pull the drain, all right, on your sink, and you washing your dishes and that water spirals down, man. That's how America is going down, man. It's spiraling. Right, we in the beginning stages of inflation. All right, and it's continuing to rise. All right, you see all these people, you know, suddenly falling. You know, all right. You see all these stars dying. All right, God. So God, it's prophecy, man. All right, pretty much the Lord is taking the mirth out of this place, man. All right, He's sucking this place dry. All right, of all the entertainment, so that way you'll know what type of times you in, man.
Right.
All right.
I got one back in Tazakia. It's Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
That's right. They don't seek the Lord, man. And the Lord got His prophets out here trying to preach the word to you to try to make you get ready for the marriage, which is ultimately getting ready to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, but you don't want to do it, man. You don't want to put on that apparel, which is these scriptures, man. All right, you want to put on the apparel of the world. All right. Yep. You know, you don't want to put on that fine linen, man, of being clean, man, of all your sins. All right, but no, you want to continue to dwell in them, man. All right, and the separation between the elect and the 2/3 is that the elect are striving to try to be perfect, while the 2/3 are just continuing their wickedness, man. They don't care. They're not repenting. They don't, they're stuck in their ways. All right.
You say something, brother? Because you see, coming in this faith, this walk, this is a lifestyle. So this is not nothing that we do on our spare time. This is not like we come together and we in a pack. No, we in this thing because of the fear of the Lord, man. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So therefore, this is not like this is not like a social club here. Don't fucking hang out and drink Hennessy and eat chicken and lamb, man. This thing of ours, man, we're under the banner and under the the threat of death, man. Because didn't the Apostle Paul say, "Woe unto me if I preach not this gospel"? So and at the same time, we're held to a standard. What that is, Matthew the 7th chapter, not being a hypocrite, man. So you can't be living a double life out here, coming out here and preaching the word of the Lord. So therefore, what this thing of ours, this is serious. This is real serious, man. All right.
Got you. Just backing that brother up. All right, this is an account. All right, going into Yahweh Shai, man, because we get that seriousness, that austereness, all right, from Yahweh Shai, man, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. So his atmosphere, his whole mindset towards the truth, that's the mindset that the men of the Lord, the elect of the house of Israel, we take upon to this day. And this is their mindset. It's Luke, it's backing the brother up. This is Luke 2. And I'm going to start at 44. It says, but they, supposing him to have been in the company, I'm going to start at 43, Salakia. And when he was 12 years old, they went up to Jerusalem after the custom of the feast of Passah. And when they had fulfilled the days, as they returned, the child Yahweh Shai tarried behind in Jerusalem. And Joseph and his mother knew not of it. So they were looking for him, man. Like, where's Yahweh Shai, man? He tarried behind, all right, in Jerusalem. But that purpose had to be fulfilled according to prophecy, man. All right, this account right here. It says, but they, supposing him to have been in the company, went a day's journey. So they looked for a whole day, man. And they sought him among their kinsfolk and acquaintance. And when they found him not, they turned back again to Jerusalem, seeking him. And it came to pass that after 3 days, Whew. Hey, and that's heavy because after 3 days, Yahweh Shah was resurrected by the Father, man. All right, so after 3 days, they found him in the temple. So you can clearly see, man. All right, this was according to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
Right.
So it says, and it came to pass that after 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of doctors, both hearing them and asking them questions. And all that heard him were astonished at his understanding and answers. And when they saw him, they were amazed. And his mother said unto him, Son, why hast thus dealt with us? Behold, thy father and I have sought thee sorrow. Here's the point. And he said unto them, How is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my father's business?
You got it. That's right, man. So we about our Father's business, man. Which is this truth, which is this word, man. All right, meaning that we gotta apply ourselves to the things that we
Right.
speak.
But I mean, going in on that heavy, man, about the application, man. That's heavy, man. You got that right.
Yeah. Again, we gotta apply ourselves to the words that we speak, man. We gotta practice what we teach, practice what we preach, man. All right, and like you said, man, we in a business, man. All right, and in order to have a business, you gotta have workers, man, and we out here working for the Lord, man. All right.
Right.
We're punching in our spiritual tickets, man. All right, adding up, getting that spiritual bank ready, but that way when Jacob's trouble comes, we'll be able to cash out, man, and be safe in that day, Lord willing. All right.
Right.
So,
You got it, brother.
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 19. It says, Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right, man. So we're working towards a reward, which is that crown, man, that crown of life, man. All right, we're working towards having our own dominion on the earth. All right, having our own land, our own cattle. All right, being able to enjoy our children, being able to have our children in order, our women in order, have the earth back in order. All right, the earth rejoicing, the animals rejoicing. Just overall, everything rejoicing because the righteous are back in authority, man. All right, the scriptures say that the creation waited for the earnest expectation of the elect, pretty much.
Got you right here. And basically touching on that scripture, it's just saying going into the fact that you can come out here and preach what the brother's saying, and tell them this is the kingdom to come, but still on the back end, just not being accountable and being, doing what you're supposed to be doing off the camera. But you on the camera, teaching you how about Shimmy outside and the things to come. But you on some other stuff, man. That's not the Lord not dealing with that, man. That's why this thing is a serious business, like you're going into. The business you don't want no employees. Nah, is that a chariot out? Is that a chariot out? That big bright one. Going across that. I don't see no lights blinking, brother.
That's a chariot.
That's moving.
That chariot is that's a big chariot.
That's a big one, bro. That's big time. I don't even want to move the
Paul,
camera.
Lord, Lord willing, the Lord is with us, man.
Right,
I got one to back you up,
Go
bro.
ahead, brother.
You was done with your point?
Yeah.
This is James 1 and 22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass.
That's right, man. You got to be a doer of the word and not a hearer only, man. All right, you got a lot of Israelites. You got a lot of Israelites in these other camps. You know what I'm saying? They preach. They teach. They can teach you. You can cut up a Christian, letting them know that we're not, under grace. We're not licensed to sin under grace. You can cut up a Christian and show them that there's no such thing as a virgin birth. You can cut up a Christian and show them, certain things in the scriptures. But when it comes down to, actually living according to the word of the Lord,
Fine. Yep.
they don't, man. All right, because anybody that's not teaching you that the MOTB, is that chocolate chip. If anybody teach you that's not the MOTB is not the chocolate chip, bro, then hey, they need to roll out, bro. They are totally love. You need to stop watching these guys. You need to get away from that. You need to run far away from that, man. You know, because the Lord, hey, the Lord's going to come back, and whoever receives that MOTB, man, you know, you gonna see the wrath of the Lord, man. Okay, because you're misleading the flock.
That's right.
You got it.
Yeah, especially if you were Israelite, man. If you were Israelite and you take that chocolate chip, man, you pretty much made a covenant. You pretty much calling Esau your daddy, man.
Yeah.
You calling Esau your father. All right, your God, your power, man. All right, and you letting him cut into your flesh, man. You letting him cut.
Yeah.
You know. So
Get
yeah,
intimate with you, man.
yeah, con. Exactly.
Right.
And that cut is basically making a covenant because you breaking blood, man, with this man. Right? Con, you got it, huh?
This is Exodus 21:5. It says, if the servant shall say, so if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. Then his master shall bring him unto the judges, he shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear. Get that word bore in the blue letter, bro.
That's right. Hey, if I can say, because we got a law that's, if you have a servant, you can only keep him, or a slave, you can only keep him for a certain amount of time, man. And if when that time of period is over, that servant decides that they want to stay, all right, they want to continue that servitude. This is the process that they have to go by. But this is what we call the digital all, man. The digital all, man.
Right, brother.
And it's coming back full fledged today because you see Esau Edom, they gearing up. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, all right, India, China, they're implementing this CBDC system, man.
Right,
All right,
bro.
they're coming on one accord, just as they did in Psalms the 83rd chapter. But guess what they came on that one accord for, man? To cut us off from being a nation. And that's what this Charagma is ultimately going to do, Jake. 2/3. It's going to cut you off from the Most High, man. And the Most High is not going to allow that. That's why He's going to cleanse you with that thermonuclear heat, man. You got it, brother. Salaki.
Right. So yeah, man. It says, and he shall also bring him to the door and to the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and shall serve him forever, man. Because when you take that charagma, you're bowing the knee down to Baal, man.
That's right.
All right. Okay. When you take that, you plan on serving, this devil forever, man.
That's right.
You're taking upon his mark. Go ahead.
All right. It says strong.
That word "bore" in the blue letter. Just pronounce it, bro.
Right. Rasad. Okay, and it says to bore, to pierce.
See?
All right.
To pierce. Go ahead.
It says of the ear. It says to pierce.
Right. So
All right.
it says to pierce. Because this devil, what he's gonna do? He's gonna take that charagma and pierce it through your skin, man.
That's right.
Okay. That's what he's gonna do. Hey, that's the spirit. I got it right here. And I'm gonna give it back to you, brother. It's a lot.
I got you right here.
Because these other camps, they're actually coming up against, the true MOTB, which is the charagma, man. They're actually coming up against that, man. Making mockery of it. Saying that it's sin. That's misleading the flock, man. All right, go ahead, brother. No, you said you had a precept.
Yeah, I got you. This
Go
is
ahead.
Revelation 13, and I'm going to start at 14. And deceiveth them.
Yeah, you can start that, brother.
It's Revelation 13, 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Because you see, right now society is becoming a more digital, bro. Everything is coming more digital. Digital technology has been pushed out to be to where it makes life easier. Okay, now they're going to where you can access social media with the that that Neuralink in your dome, man, in your head, right? And you're able to access your things with the Karagma. You can do all these things and make it easy. You never lose your wallet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can access it with your phone, and you can do all these things with this with this technology.
Right.
So what through miracles he has made somebody walk again. He has such the signals from the brain to the other side of the brain to do something like a paralyzed person or a person that couldn't
Epilepsy.
see. All this right now, he has the technology to do that. So a lot of people are going to be deceived through his miracles. Go ahead.
That's right. Hey, bring this out for the brother real quick. He said digital, right? But just bring that quick out for him.
Right. This is the definition of CBDC. It says central banking digital currency. All right. So that's basically what they want to do, make everything digital, man. All right.
Go ahead, bro.
Con, they're already talking about what? Getting rid of gas cars and replacing them with what? With digital cars, man.
See it going across this way?
Yeah, I see it.
You know what I'm saying? Call all y'all about shit
Yeah.
And see this digital currency, hey, this is gonna be governed by a blockchain, right? So it's going to be be attached to a big old computer, man. That's programmable money. That's what it's called. It's programmable money.
That's right.
So therefore, and then you're gonna have these. They got the 15-minute cities. They gonna establish everything that you need in your basic necessity that you need. It's gonna be 15 minutes away.
Hey, good guy.
You know, so it's gonna be 15 minutes away, and that's what this devil is coming with, man. That's what this society is coming to.
That's right.
You know, because he has a plan in his head, and it's it's the NWO, man, which is it's the you can say New World Order.
Yeah.
The New World Order. Go ahead, brother.
The latter end of Revelation 13 and 14, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
All right, man. To make an image to the beast, and that ultimate image is going into the New World Order, man, which is pushed through America. And it says that had a wound with the sword and did live. That's America. That little horn that rise that became what great, man. All right, that became what more stout than the fellows.
Right.
You see?
Rome reincarnated, man.
Right.
With all his philosophies coming back again, man.
Right.
The Lord, and then the Lord ultimately did that because he just recycled Rome.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to, like the brother quoted First Maccabees, they wanted to establish that New World Order all the way back when Antiochus Epiphanes was in control, man. Because he wanted Israel to come under one rule. It says that. And then ultimately it trickled down to the Roman Empire. And now it's back in America, but they're still trying to fulfill that New World Order, like the brother said, man. That snake just grew. You got it, Lot.
Yeah, and
Snake.
it goes on to say in First Maccabees 1 and 11 that Israel was pleased. Israel was pleased with it, but I got that definition. So you want Revelation 13.
All right, I'm gonna read down to it. Revelation 13 and 15, and he had power.
And it said that beast that did live, that was wounded with the sword. That's from the far from the western front of the Roman Empire, man. And then now it's Rome, like the brother said, Rome reincarnated, which is in America, now. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Governed by what? The NATO and the EU, right? Because back in ancient Roman times, you feel me? They was all together. They was all together. They wasn't separated, but now they are separated. All right? Because that beast makes up the NATO and the EU. Go ahead. And they making that image as a New World Order. Go ahead.
That's right. Revelation 13 and 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
And you see, America, like you said, America is Rome 2.0, man. And when they're gonna execute this New World Order, is either you gonna get down or you gonna lay down, man. Because they actually have meetings, to tell you that they're going to eliminate, people on the face of the earth.
World Economic Forum, man. They just had one, a major one in Sweden, man. That just confirmed prophecy, man.
Mm-hmm.
All these world global elites, which are merely puppets to the real elites, the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the international banking families, Bill Gates, George Soros, all right, Elon Musk, what's the guy over Amazon, Akim?
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, they're merely puppets to the elites, man.
They're their disciples, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
they do the
Left-hand
footwork.
prophets. You got it.
They do the footwork, man.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, because we do the footwork of the Lord, man. We the
That's right.
mouthpiece of the Lord. You know, the left hand side don't have his disciples, his things that they got to do. Yeah. You know, because what, man? Hey, we're prophesying the downfall of this devil's kingdom, man. But go ahead, brother.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
So he's talking about all of humanity. He's talking about all of humanity, rich and poor, free and bond. All right, great and small. It's not talking about nations, man, because the scripture says it's going to the tribulations that shall try the whole world, man. All right, you know, it's not going into an embargo, man. All right, and it's not going, and that's not going into sin. You see, that's madness, man. Because if the charagma, if the MOTB was sin, then we'll all be done, man. It's nowhere in the scriptures where they say you can repent from taking the MOTB, because the next chapter lets you know what happens, man. You know. So when they talk about the charagma, you know, in that verse, the G5480, that's talking about something physical, man. You see, this devil is physical. All right?
Yep.
He's carnal. The mark of the Lord, the mark of exemption is spiritual, bro.
Yeah.
You see? Because everything on this side is carnal.
Yeah. Right.
You know?
Yeah. Even down to this devil, whenever when he has cattle, what he does, he mark him, he tag him,
Brand him.
All right, he brand him. All right, when he in the wildlife, what he does, he tag alligators, fish, all kind of different things. What the so-called keep up with them, man.
Right.
All right. So what you think he's gonna do? All right, with this charagma, man, keep up with the people. Oh yeah, okay. This region of population is getting too big, so we gotta do something about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They just did that recently in Houston when they mandated that all animals, cats and dogs, be have that charagma in them, man.
Yep.
So what do you think is going to be next, man? Let's be common. Let's use common sense, man. All right, but common sense is not so common. All right. The Lord is putting it plain upon the tables in front of you people's faces, man. The things you love to do, you love to go to steakhouses. You love to go to the beach, all right? You love to go to recitals, all right? Ballet dancing. All those things are coming to an end, man, with this, man, all right? And it's that word charagma from Revelation 13 and 16. Don't tell me that's full,
Charagma.
Charagma. It says a stamp, an imprinted charagma of the stamp on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Mashiach, man. This system, man. The badge of the followers of this system, man. Mm-hmm. The Most High is going to make it plain upon the tables once again. Those that love me are going to not bow their knees, like the brother brought it out earlier. Not bow their knees to Baal. Those that forsake me, all right, that hate me, you're going to take that charagma. And it's going to be 2/3 of our own people, man, the Lord's people, man. Yeah. But the Lord is going to destroy his own people so they can come back through his chosen, man. Yeah. It's order, man. You got it, brother. I got some more. It says graven, because the brother brought out in Exodus about that boar, man, that cut, all right? And when you cut something, you breach that, like Esau was doing that with the Jews. He did it with the Jews.
That's right.
That was a form of it, man. It was a low-level form of that charagma, man, just introducing you to it, man. Piercing that skin, breaking that blood-brain barrier, man. Esau is just massaging this charagma into the system. And then one day you're going to wake up, you're going to see LeBron James running on a treadmill with the Gatorade commercial with the charagma in them, man. Mm-hmm. All right? You're going to see people going to their bank and getting out stacks of money. I mean, not getting out stacks of money, but making transactions and deposit using that digital system, man. Yeah. And then when you wake up, you're going to be like, man, well, the men of the Lord, they were saying this, man. They got certain guys that saying exactly this would happen. And then you're going to be like, well, the ones that didn't say this, well, why didn't they say this? It's actually happening, man. All right? I actually can't go to the bank. I can't go and get food. I can't go to my child's daycare without having this charagma, man. So it says Karax. You got it, Salaki. It's that word Karax. It says Strong's G 5482. It says a pale or stake to sharpen to a point through the idea of scratching. It says pales between. It says sharpen to a point, a stake, a palisade or rampart, man. Military mound for circumvallation in a siege, man. A trench, man. So it's a trap, man. This Karagma, it's setting you up. Esau is luring you into this new system, man.
You know, see, you got to you know, mind. I believe in Amazon, in stores, you're allowed to pay with your palm now.
Right.
You know, you're allowed to pay with your palm. You know what I mean? To pay with your hand. You see, because what's going to happen is that you know the economy is going to crash, man. So they already conditioning the people into you know with this digital way of life, man, and which is that's going into the image of the beast. You have to understand the image of the beast, man. Okay, because like really and truly, like the brother said, common sense ain't so common, man. You know, you seeing that this beast is coming down with you know a regime.
That's right.
You know, and it lets you know, like the brother was bringing out in the WEF, you know, they tell you what they gonna do, man. I watched the video with the woman. She said we're ditching the traditional way of you know the dollar, man.
Yes.
And what is they going to? What is being established right
Right.
now? You see what I'm saying?
These Americans don't ask these questions. See, you look at us and you say, okay, man, this guy got a beard, he drive this and that, man. He just a regular old nigga. But we're asking these questions. Okay, you say this, you doing away with the traditional ways. Well, what's coming down the pipe? We know according to prophecy, it's the Karagma, man. That's the new way of life. They're just one false flag away. You're one false flag away, one so-called terrorist plan act away from this Karagma being implemented, man, fully implemented, man. You got it, Salaki.
Yeah. And you know what? You can watch that TV show called Black Mirror. There's many episodes that goes into them showing you exactly what they plan on doing, man. And they always love showing it to you before they actually do it.
Right.
All right, like this one episode, okay, you have the social credit system, okay, to where what? All right, basically, depending on how you treat others, what you do in a society, if you agree with politically correct, all right, all those type of things, then you're deemed as a good citizen. But anytime that you speak up against the system, well, I don't like
The alphabet boy.
Right.
I don't
Something
like
that's
this.
righteous.
Yeah, something that's righteous, or I don't want to get that, or this, that, and the third. What? They're gonna decrease your score, and with decreasing your score, it limits your ability to be doing things in society, man.
Right.
And ultimately, it's gonna limit your ability to be able to go into stores and purchase anything.
That's right. Because it's like if your score this amount, if your score not up to this amount, you can't buy nothing from this store. So therefore, say your score reaches a certain limit, and you can't if your score is below this limit, you can't come in this store and shop for groceries.
They do that to assist with credit systems, like the credit system.
Yeah.
If you don't have a certain type of credit, then you can't apply for getting this loan for this house or so forth and so on, man, or buy this car, or being able to put a down payment on a car, like something that you would want better for yourself. You know, so yeah, man, it's all playing out, man. It's before your eyes.
I got a precept.
You got it.
You do that something?
No, you got it, bro.
This is Psalm 64, and I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." And this is a plan, bro. Their insurrection. This is their plan to do this to who? This really is really targeting you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because you're the ones that's held in captivity on this side, man. You're the ones that this is for. Because what this devil wants to do, he wants to upset prophecy, man. He's been trying to upset prophecy since the beginning of time, man. You know? Check this out. It says, "Who wet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words." You know, that is bitter words, man. To tell some, to try to, you know, because, you know, like the brother said, they're minions. What's that guy named Yuval Noah Harari, the second dude under You know, we call him Santa Claus. You know, the second dude under him, what he said we don't need the God of the Bible anymore. That's what they pushing out there. Who needs that? We can make our own one. You know what I'm saying? And it's time to monitor the human body under the skin, right? These are his words, and that's what the scripture says, that he speak great words against the Most High, blasphemy words, man. You know,
Right here.
right? It says that verse 4 says at this point. It says that they may shoot their in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. So they shoot at the perfect, man. You see what I'm saying? And who's considered the perfect in the scriptures? The Israelites, the elect, man. Okay? Chiefly the elect. All right? You got it, brother.
Right. Just backing you up. This back in Revelation 13 and 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell,
Right.
save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
See? You ain't gonna be able to buy, man. You ain't gonna be able to buy or sell.
Yep.
All right? You're not gonna be able to do none of these things. All right? Your daughter is gonna be hungry. Stomach's gonna be touching her back. All right? Because there's a famine coming. So if the regime is changing and the currency is gonna be done away with, the old traditional currency of like paper money, you see what I'm saying? Because when you read on that dollar, it said uh it's tangible for,
Yeah.
I believe it's tangible for, debts and whatnot. That's what you read on there.
It's
You
a
see,
Federal Reserve note.
right? It's not
They
backed
print
by
this shit at
anything.
will, man.
That's
Come
right,
on, man. Who are you fooling, Esau? You
Mhm.
print this shit at will, man.
That's
How
right.
much ever you want. The whole illusion of debt in this society, it's an illusion, man.
Yeah, because they
Oh,
create that out of thin air, bro.
That's right,
When you
brother.
go to apply for a mortgage,
Yeah.
they create that from your credit score, that credit line that you have. So you get approved for 500,000, right? They
Yeah.
create that out of thin air, bro.
Yeah.
That money is not in the bank. You see what I'm saying?
The whole Federal Reserve, when it was set up, was created out of thin air, man. I forgot this. The apostles go into it all the time. This guy named Paul, forgot his last name. I think it might be Walworth or something like that. But he wanted to name the Federal Reserve after his name, but the elite was like, hey, you don't want to name the Federal Reserve after yourself, man. When this shit goes crashing down, you don't want to be attached to this, man.
Yeah.
So the Federal Reserve was set up in itself to be that one source of income, all right? So everybody could flock to it, just as they're trickling, they're rounding about this whole society into that chip. I mean, that Karagi.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
Con. And if I can also say, it pretty much went downhill. I think it was around, I think it might have been around World War I or World War II, but basically when they got rid of the dollar being backed by gold.
That was, I believe, it was in 1945 they came with the Bretton Woods Agreement, and they said that the world currency will be the dollar. But, they didn't want anybody watching over them while they was printing.
Exactly.
So therefore, America, what they did, they started printing more money than what they had. See, that happened in 1945, but in 1970, I believe it was Richard Nixon that came on national television and told them that it's no longer that you can, go to the bank and trade your money in for gold. They came off the gold standard.
Yeah. They used to have a certificate that you would actually go to the you would go to the bank, and basically you would give them a certificate, and you would get gold, man. You would actually get gold from the bank, man. All right.
I got you right here. It's funny that you say that because look, I got it printed right here. See, look, look. I'm gonna put it for the camera. You see, this is what it used to be. You used to be able to go to the bank and say one silver dollar. You see, but now, see in the back of it, it says United States of America $1. It was a silver dollar. You could trade this in, at the bank. But now, what we have that we deal with today, you see, you got the $10 bill. It says a Federal Reserve note. You see, it says this note is legal tender for all debts in public, public and private.
It's a debt note, man.
Yep.
So you spending money, you deposit and withdrawing, you really in debt, man.
Yeah.
The scriptures tell you in Isaiah, Baruch 4 and 8 maybe, was subject to fines and payments, and it tells you in Isaiah 10 and 1, it said, woe to him that decrees unrighteous decrees, because you better believe this charagma is going to be implemented into the law, man. The Lord is telling you right here, Revelation 13 and 17, man. He calls it all, that no man may buy or sell. How is that going to be put in effect? It's going to be made legal, man.
Yep.
He's putting it right in front of your face, man.
And if I can add, brother, that same digital currency, like it's gonna be programmable, right? So nobody's gonna be able to save. It's going to expire after so long.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to save. This is what this devil is doing. This is his plan. This is the image of the beast. This is what he's planning to, enslave humanity with draconian laws, man. In a totalitarian society with draconian laws. That's why Santa Claus, you know what we're talking about. That's why he says you will own nothing and be happy, man.
Yeah.
You see?
If I could say this as well, man, it's not only gonna control that, but like say that you on a certain type of say you go to everything is gonna be tied into this, man. Yeah, so everything is gonna be tied into this whole system, right? The health, your health, financial, everything, right? So when you go to a doctor and the doctor tells you, look, we want you on this we want you on this specific type of meal plan, all right? So if you go against that meal plan, if you go to the store and you go buy another slice of pizza, it's gonna tell you no, it's gonna decline it. You know what I mean?
Because he wants to sit in the seat of the Most High, man. You know?
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
It's Revelation 13 and 16 again. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636.
And that goes into the, that UPC code, man. Okay? And because with George Lawler, he came out with the UPC code. And I think when you go in the blue letter, real quick, when you go into the number of his name, I think it's D22. It's supposed to, it's a Salakia. Let me go. I'm gonna get it in the blue letter, bro.
All right. I think it's called Stigma.
Yeah, Stigma.
Yeah.
Stigma. Go ahead. Let me see. You got it?
No, I just it was in my notes.
Okay. Well, yeah, though. That's going into what the UPC code, man. All right, that's his number, bro. When you the barcode, it got 666 in that, man. Okay, and he's gonna use that. That's gonna be in your programmable money on your chocolate chip, right? And you're gonna be counted as his cattle, man. Right? Just like how it is, you people that took that serpent juice. You're not yourself anymore, man.
At all, man.
Now the Lord's gonna have mercy on whom He gonna have mercy on. Okay, but you're not yourself anymore.
After
You know.
you done.
Yeah.
You got one, two.
So yeah, man, like you people don't understand what's coming, man. Okay. I think so. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. It was the strong definition. I'm tripping. So Wadi Yahweh Shimi Al-Shah. Look, it says Kai Stigma, right? The number of his name, right? It says in the Strong's, it says when you click on G4742, it says stigma, a mark pricked in, branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore, there goes that word bore again, right? Means to what? Pierce, right? It says bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander, branded and pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the tokens of their gods, man. And that's what these people are going to do on this side. You're going to take this bill, you're going to take this charisma, man, because you're not listening to the prophets. You sitting up there wanting the Babylonian way. And even some of you Israelites, man, that call yourself Israelites, but you know what it takes to be a Jew inwardly and not outwardly, bro. Right. All right, it looks good to be sitting up there, everybody's phylacteries, and it's a big party and whatnot. All right, the charagma, man, that's gonna be the end all be all, man. You see, because this thing is not about for show, man.
Yeah.
And if you take that, like we go into Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, the 4th verse, you can pull up to the camera. You good? We keep talking. We go into Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, the 4th verse, and that's the opposite of this Revelation 13 and 16. Because like I think you brought out you said the word indicate, like it indicates something. So when you take that charagma, it's going to indicate that you got a first class ticket to that lake of fire, man. But that tav, which is the opposite mark from that charagma, that tav goes into, or the Hebrew word for tawab, which is mark, well, salaka, which is it goes into cross mark, whatever it may be. All right, but that's the opposite of this Revelation 13 and 16. So you got people that are actually, they're working to get this charagma. They're literally working for it, man. They're storing up their money in their accounts. All right, they're putting their 401k in to ultimately take this charagma. And we're laboring for that time, man, that mark of exemption, man. As the scriptures say, mark the perfect man, like the brother brought out earlier, that word perfect, okay? For the end of that man is peace, man, which is rest, which is the kingdom of heaven, man, which we're going to obtain if we endure and we labor for it, man. This is a part of our labor right here, man. You got it, brother. That was it. I got one.
Hey, you want to say something, bro?
No, I just wanted to reflect back on the picture that I was showing them. I was showing the camera. You know, Esau has always been carnal and wanted to like always put his stamp on something. Man. He always wanted to put his stamp on something, put his mark on something. And Shalaki, you know, his
wickedness, man. His whole way of life, because he did things. He always was contrary to the Lord, man. Yeah. Because what in the time with Cain and Abel, they knew what was good unto the Lord. They knew what was acceptable unto the Lord. But Esau always chose the other way. The acceptable sacrifice to the Lord is unto what, man? Blood. There's no remission of sins without the shedding of blood. Flesh, right? So therefore, what he's gonna come in with the fruit, the yield of the ground? That's wickedness, man. He was always contrary to the Lord, man. And you can see in the society now. The Lord created what? Men to be upright, man. But what? Through the wicked rulership of this devil, man.
Many inventions.
You know what I'm saying? But they started out many inventions, and now you got what these alphabet boys running around here. And you got all this, just like this guy was just exposed, this news reporter, he was exposed to what, I don't want to say that word on the thing, you know what I'm saying? But he was exposed to, going after them little girls, man. You see? Esau, bro, he's totally contrary to the Lord, man. Matter of fact,
You good?
Yeah, he's always been contrary to the Lord, but I got a precept for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? This is check it out. When I saw the seat, I frame to see. Yeah, this is Psalms 50 and 16. It says, "But unto the wicked the Most High said, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing that thou hatest instruction and cast my words behind thee?" So what, man? This devil has always cast the words of the Lord behind him, man. Because what? It wasn't profitable unto him. You see? He was always contrary to the Lord. You got it, brother.
I got you. It's Revelation 16 and 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. That great voice being Yahushua. But here's the point. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the charagma of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. And I just want to get that in the NLT real quick, and if you can get that word malignant, I'll Google.
So you're telling me that great sword is gonna fall on everybody that's sin, though? You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's madness, man.
Madness, bro.
Or that's
the embargo.
Or sleeping with white women. Everybody that slept with a white woman, the sword is gonna overtake their body. Gonna take their body where Come on, man.
That don't fit the prophecy.
It don't at all.
Right? So it's Revelation 16 and 2 in the NLT. We're going to go into that word grievous because it identifies a characteristic of taking that, not only the charagma, but that juice, man, which people are getting. We're going to prove it. It says Revelation 16 and 2 in the NLT. So the first angel left the temple and poured out his bowl on the earth, and horrible, malignant sores broke out on everyone who had the charagma of the beast and who worshipped his statue. You got it, bro.
And the definition of that word malignant, it says nasty. It says cruel. Okay. It says
Read that right here.
all right, a term used to describe cancer.
One more time.
A term used to describe cancer.
That's right, man. So a cancerous sore is going to develop. Come on, man. We're putting you willingly putting cancer in your body, man.
Yeah, really.
Because when you put that inside you, the radiation, it's a vibration, man.
Yeah.
We already had a vibration in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The scriptures tell you in Genesis, the 1st chapter, we were made in the image in that 6th day, man. All right? The Lord made the creatures of the earth in that 5th day. The nation of Israel, starting with Adam, that top creature, but in the 6th day, we were made in the image of Yahushua, man. It didn't say the image of Esau, Edom, but yet and still we're here in 2023, the hopeful year that the prophecies come to pass, and Esau, Edom is trying to make us in his image, man. He's trying to put his technology inside of us, man.
Yeah.
And the Most High is not going to go for that, man. You got it, bro. That's it.
Yeah, ultimately Esau is trying to be immortal, man. All right, he's trying to merge man and machine together. All right, and think that he can live forever and be like the Most High, man. All right, but the Most High didn't decide it up that way for man and machine to be together, man. All right, so his plans are gonna be foiled, man. Real talk. All right. You go ahead, sir.
Hey, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Right.
And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume away with the spirit of his mouth.
Baba Kushak, could you read up a little bit on? It goes to just read up, go about 3. Start at 3. Baba Kushak.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that the day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
And that happened already, 70 AD, man. All right, the siege of Jerusalem. Okay, where Yahushua spoke about the abomination of desolation. Flee into the mountains, flee into the hills. We fled into West Africa, but we were then seized, all right, by these Europeans, also Arabs, man. Packed here as sardines on cargo slave ships and mocked by calling the slave ship that we rode here on, Sweet Baby Jesus. Good ship Jesus, Salakia. Come on, man. Who else fits the description of the Lord's chosen people, man? If we're not the Lord's chosen people, Esau, why do you hold us down underwater, and then when we're about to when we're about to die, lose that life, you pick us back up, man? The Lord gave you that power, man. So in this time, the Lord is giving you that power to put on a good show, put on your image, make the world seem like they're gonna take your charagma, and the Lord is gonna follow your plan, man. That's why the brother brought out 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7, man. He that let it will not let. You got it, brother.
I should have started at 3 too, brother. And see that falling away too. It ultimately goes into when the Lord wrote that bill of divorce unto us, man. When he cast us off, man, say we was gonna be no people unto him. When he gave us that bill of divorce, that's ultimately going into that true falling away, man. All right, that's what happened to us. But I'm gonna read verse 4. It says, "Who opposeth and exalt himself above all that is called." Oh, I'm tripping. I gotta finish that. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right.
So the man of sin is being revealed, man. You know, verse 4, it says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he is a God, that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Now, who is that fitting, bro? That's right, brother. The water for that. It says, who is that fitting, bro? This devil right here speaking all these swelling words, man, telling you we don't need the God of the Bible. He said that, man. We have Noah's Ark already, you know, and our power is through our technology, you know, and everybody's gonna wander after the beast, man, because that image is gonna draw them in, bro. And through what? Oppression, and through the lack of necessities, through the lack of things that's gonna, you know, make these Americans uncomfortable. You know, some people can't go one day without eating. You know, some women can't go. You know, all you know they got to take multiple baths. You know, some women their menstrual cycle be heavier than others, man. These things you're not gonna be able to get, man, because this devil in this image is gonna make it hard for you to get. So in order to get it, you have to bow down to the system and take what? The G5480, the Karagma.
Say that one more time, Mark.
You're gonna have to bow down to the system and take the G5480 Karagma.
Right. So as the same, you have those that are going to bow to the system. You got those that are going to stand. And you quote this earlier. It's in Romans 11:4.
Con.
But what said the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
And you're gonna have in that 7,000 is a number of completion, man. All right, because you got the elect, the 144K, and you got the 1/3, man. That's gonna get the victory. You see,
Yes.
that's what's gonna happen because it speaks about them that has gotten the victory that overcame them by the blood, them that overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, man. That's gonna be the elect. So I'm gonna finish reading this in the Second Thessalonians. I'm jump to verse 8. It says, "Then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume away with the spirit of his mouth." And the Lord is consuming this devil by the spirit of his mouth through the prophets, man. You know, we in the belly of the beast, ripping this thing up from the inside out, man. Okay? It says, "And shall destroy with brightness of his coming." All right, well, that's when he gonna, coming with his chariot, his glory. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But be a destruction, be a
Sparks and
plague.
tempest. That's beautiful because Second Ezra tells you that, man. The brightness of the Lord is coming, man, and it goes into like the war on many levels, man. It's gonna be a war because you got Esau, man. He gearing up in the space, in the heavens, man.
Yep.
That blessing that the Lord did give him to do in heaven. This motherfucker got a space station up there, man. A space army, man, ready to go at the Lord, man. You don't think the Lord is pissed about that? You don't think the Lord is pissed that 2/3 of his people are about to willingly wrap lines around buildings to go get this Karagma, man?
Hey, they doing that in China. They doing it. They
That's
lined,
right,
they
brother.
lined up in the snow. You know, I forgot what it was, but it all
Saw
goes going into his, that's their system, bro.
Yep, the bricks. They part of the brick system, man.
Yeah, bro. You know, verse 9 it says, "Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power, signs, and lying wonders, man."
Right.
Because he's coming after the working of Satan, man. The so-called white man is the physical counterpart of Satan. So he's going to do the bidding of Satan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, because that's why the scriptures describe him as him that remained of the fourth beast. All right, you Americans is what remained of the fourth beast, man, that ruled in much wicked oppression.
Right.
You know, but you got it, bro.
America and his allies, man.
Mhm.
I got one for you, man. It's Ezekiel 28:1, just backing the brother Tazadaki and Amwaz up. I'm gonna start at 1. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, Thus said the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a power. I sit in the seat of the Most High, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not the Most High, though thou set thine heart as the heart of the Most High.
That's right. And that's the pride of the devil, of this devil Esau, man. All right, yeah, that's the pride of Esau, man. All right, as the scripture says, he sitteth and he tried to sit in the place of the Most High, but he thinks really the Most High, man. Right? He thinks that he can battle the Most High, man. It's why, like the brother was going into. Basically, what he's setting up these space stations in space. All right, to try to what? To go against the Heavenly Father and his chariots, man. All right, but they're gonna have a sword destruction, man. It's gonna be no contest. All right, when the angels come, man.
Well, this victory, like a Mortal Kombat, they used to have that little man that come out.
Yeah, the Lord's gonna
Lord
command.
gonna be hitting you with some combos, all type of stuff, man.
Bro, the Lord is gonna command man the shit out of Esau, bro.
And he ain't gonna meet you as a man.
That's right, bro.
All right, this Psalms 10. So like you want?
No, but you got it, brother.
This is Psalms 10:3. I can start at 1, brother. It says, Why standest thou far off, O Lord? Why hidest thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor,
Right. They persecute the poor, man. Who's the poor? Right? The poor is what? The nation of Israel, man.
Right.
All right. All right. He persecuted, man. All right. These red chills, man. All right. They sit up these they get these people together at the round table at these G2 summits and all these other behind the scenes meetings to try to come up and devise plans. All right, to how to destroy the Israelites, man. That's in Psalms 83.
Yep.
All right,
Psalm
you got it.
64, the brought out secret counsel.
Uh-huh.
It says, "For the wicked boast of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth."
That's right, man. He boasts of his heart's desire, man. What he does in the news, he tells you right in his face, man. Like he says, man, what? Okay, get ready for this. Get ready for this famine. All right, hey, you can pay with your palm. He's showing you what he's gonna do. All right, hey, look, there's a pestilence coming. Get ready to get your jump shot to get ready to be ready to be able to combat with these different type of things. You know, so yeah,
That's demonic. That's diabolical, man. He's sinister. He's telling you, be prepared to take this jab again because there's another pestilence coming down the line. If that's not a wizard, if that's not a sorcerer or warlock, then what is, man?
yeah.
Like the brother brought out earlier, they're prophets on the left hand side, man.
Yeah.
You know?
He said it, man. That devil, Bill Gates, man. He said it. What? We're going to reduce the population with that, with the shot.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said
You know
that.
what
They
I'm
was,
saying? He
yeah.
literally said that.
Never let
How
a
does
good
he know?
pandemic go to waste. Never
Yeah.
let a good pandemic go to waste, man.
Because they
Yeah.
from this first one, Baba
You got it,
Kushai, from this first one, they gathered all types of intel and data. You know, things with what to do, what not to do. You know, so it's basically how to kill you better. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, that's plain, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, come on, brother.
How to kill you faster. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I see you stupid ass Americans. You know, like what's gonna happen is that you see we told you tonight, man. Now, don't go down there and get that crap. And now you see all these people just dropping dead, man.
Hey, man. You don't think that Esau with this juice that he pushed out there, you don't think that Esau don't have these specific scientists going to grab these bodies up and look at the look at the biological makeup and see how they can improve this shot to kill you faster, man? You don't think that? They do that, man.
This is Sirach chapter 9, verse 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death, and if thou come unto him, make no foe, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou go in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city.
Yeah, man. Be careful when you're dealing with this devil, man. You gotta be careful when you're dealing with him, man.
You're right, bro.
Yeah. On all aspects,
All aspects, brother.
all aspects of life, man. You gotta watch this. The scripture say, never trust thy enemy, man.
Yeah.
All right? And he's our enemy, man. It's not the scripture say that the Lord will send a nation against you as swift as an eagle. All right?
Yep.
And they will be your enemy, man.
Yeah.
All right? They're your enemy, bro. They're not your friends, man. All right? But our people got Stockholm syndrome, man. All right? They've been neutered, man. All right? They've been neutered to this system. All right?
Yeah.
So when it collapses, it's gonna be, hey man, it's gonna be a sight to see, bro.
And you see, and that's the reason why you got to watch how you deal with them on all levels, because you can go to the damn hospital for a goddamn broken leg, but end up dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You got C19. What you got? Broken leg fracture?
Yeah,
Let's take a C19 test.
cause of death. Cause of death is C19. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, you go there for a broken leg. They go
Cause
That's
of death is
madness,
C19.
brother.
Yeah.
That's madness, brother.
Family members like, well, he wasn't coughing, he wasn't. He went in there fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, and the population believe what they're gonna say. Well, you know, it's to the point to where, you know, it's so deadly, you don't even see symptoms anymore. It just happens to you. You know what I'm saying? Now they trying to say that the eggs are the cause of these, you know, people just
Yeah.
dropping.
Man,
Hey, bro, it's this devil, bro. The internet is tearing him apart, bro. That's why he want to shut down. Yeah, that's why he want to shut down. I can't wait. Brother. I can't wait until they shut down TikTok, bro. I cannot wait till they shut down TikTok.
At
That is
all
going,
forms.
hey, bro, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
They said it out. They said that the internet was the worst thing that could have happened. You know, ultimately, for to society, man, because the information that is brought out there, man. You know, and originally it wasn't even supposed to come into public. It was supposed to stay in the military.
Right.
But it transferred over, you know.
But that was through the Lord.
That was through the Spirit of the Lord, man. You got John. You got it.
This is Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
That's right.
All that see them shall flee away.
That's right, man. They shall make their own tongues, you know, to fall upon themselves, man. All right, and that's what they're doing, man. First they tell you, okay, look, you don't even have to. If you get sick, don't worry about getting the juice because your body has created these antibodies to have created a defense system to be able to combat with the virus or whatever, right?
Then they tell you, like the brother Todd said, they tell you, okay, well, people are dropping dead randomly. Don't worry, it's just sudden adult death syndrome.
They made some
It's
shit
sad.
up. They made some shit up.
Sudden
bro.
adult death syndrome. It's just common. Don't worry about it. It's not the juice. It's not the jump shot. Come on, man. You got it, brother.
Yeah.
That was it on that.
Yeah. So you know, and that's what's going on. You know, the Lord, they said the scripture clearly states, you know, that this place, you know, is going to be pushing forth all types of lies, man. You know, and you know who's ruling right now. You know, and his lies covered him like a garment, man. You know, he strayed from the womb speaking lies. All right, that's why they gotta destroy the internet. You know, because too much truth coming out. We get Psalms 19, brother. Psalms 19
Already there.
Start at 1.
This is Psalms 19 and verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David, Dawadah, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork.
Come on.
Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
Come on.
There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
See, and that's the internet, man. From day unto day, that's night unto night. You can get on the internet any time of the day, anywhere in the planet Earth. You can get on the internet, well, damn near almost everywhere in the planet Earth. You can get on the internet and you can get this word, you can get this doctrine. Day and night. You can go, why it's nighttime over here? It's morning time somewhere else, and the brother is going live, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then the nighttime brothers is bringing out. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the Lord. Right. You know, the internet. That's why they got to destroy it. TikTok is really destroying him, bro. Because on TikTok, shit not censored, man. You see what I'm saying?
But the thing in on your ass on them.
Yeah,
they going in, and guess what? The videos that they going in on is only confirming what we're saying.
That's right. And so that's why the scripture says he maketh his tongue fall upon himself. Because you got Edomites bringing out the truth about Edomites, man.
Right.
You know, you even got Edomites, like even Hokab Malone. You know, one of his own bandits said, look, man, this guy's obsessed with this guy, man. You know? And it's just the truth, bro, that we're the Israelites. We're the people of the Bible, man.
That's right.
All right? So that's why America is being exposed. The Lord is making, you know, this devil bare, man. We get, what that is, Jeremiah 40.
One more.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 4, their line is gone out throughout all the earth, and their words to the end of the world.
So, read up on
Verse 3, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
There's no speech nor language where the voice of the Lord is not heard, man. In the Philippines, they're calling on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, man.
Right.
You see? The Lord has put his spirit on the planet Earth, man. All right? Let me get that in, I know you're going to finish reading, but grab, what that is, Joel 2 and 21. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, if I can say real quick, that's why it tells you in Revelation 7 and 9, it tells you many nations, tongues, people, because this word is going out, like the brother was saying. You have the sun up in one place, You'll have it nighttime in another place, but ultimately, who controls the sun and the moon? Yahweh Shem Shai.
Right.
So the Lord does these things, man. You can't make this up, bro.
Can't make it up, bro.
I got one more verse. It says, their line is going out throughout all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them he had a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out his chamber, and rejoiced as a strong man to run away. That's right, man. The Lord is going to rejoice seeing that all his men across the four corners pertain to Ezekiel. I forgot which one it is in Ezekiel. It tells that we are made a little sanctuary, man. We're that little sanctuary across the four corners. I get it, man.
Pour out the spirit on all flesh and prophesy.
I got it right here.
You know,
Salak, I got it, brother.
you know. Go ahead.
All right. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 28.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Joel 2 and 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions.
That's right, man. And hey, look, and the Lord, hey, has risen up men. You know, in all places of the earth, man. Now you even got these Israelite camps that got this off doctrine, but they still saying that we Israelites, man. You know what I mean? They go off on prophecy, they go off on a lot of things, but they still say that we Israelites.
Right, bro.
You know? So hey, look, the Lord is causing, you know, for us, you know, to make this devil bear, man. All right, because through his spirit, man. Because brothers wasn't thinking, hey, when you were 13 years old, you didn't know this was what you was gonna be doing, bro.
Absolutely
You know
not.
what I'm saying? We didn't know that we was gonna be doing this, man. And this is that work that the Lord work in our days, man. You see? And this is what's happening in planet Earth. This is why this devil is pressed right now, falling out of his seat, man.
Right.
All right. You got that Jeremiah 49, Jeremiah 49 and 10, I believe. It says, "I'm making Esau bear."
I gotta
Go ahead, brother.
It's just backing you up because the brother said a very important point, man. You have Edomites getting on Edomites, all right, exposing them, and it's going back to prophecy though. But you got Jake on the fucking corner shooting dice, asking you got a light for a cigarette. They just oblivious to what's going on, and that's the Lord's chosen people, man. So how can somebody in such a devastating mindset come back to the realization that the Most High is the controller over the sun, the moon, good and evil, man? They have to be put through that lake of fire and destroyed, man. Come back in those Hebrew huggies. This is Luke 16 and 8. And the Lord commended the unjust steward because he had done wisely. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of the light.
That's right, man. The children of this world is wiser than the children at night. Because Esau know what's happening, man. Esau know what's going on. Esau see, you know, what the I guess what the sin that is doing. Esau see what the beast is doing, man. You know, they knowing that it's gonna be a straight up, you know, purge. They know they seeing this. You know, Esau, you know, even though he's on the left hand side, Esau teaching his children how to shoot. But the children of light, they on some way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna live my life and get bags and get money. All right.
That LAPD officer, he was like, man, happy hunt before the shoe went down, man. Before they gunned down the response they was responding to, man. He talking about happy hunting. That shows you, man. What's the mindset of these average day Americans, man? They ready to purge something, man. You Jakes having your pants down to your knees, man, gang banging, whatever. You gonna be soft targets for Esau, man. These Proud Boys, these militias, all right, that's gonna pop up out of nowhere, and they here in Lafayette, man.
Yeah.
This Cajun County, man. All right, they got all these Proud Boys and militia waiting to rise up on you, Jake, and fulfill prophecy. You got it, brother.
You ever peeped it out, bro? Coming in like you know when you're, I guess it was 49 to turn into the freeway.
Yeah, that's 49.
Hey, you ever seen that Walmart that's to the right, bro? When you
Northside Walmart.
Man,
Yeah.
that thing look weird, bro.
Yeah, that's the food bank, brother.
Man.
That's the food bank there, but we know what Law is. The Walmart is martial law.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be where they're gonna have a concentration camp at, man.
Yeah, bro.
And that was what Esau around here, he'll be like, man, that's a Democratic Walmart. Where all the Jake go, right?
Yeah,
that's the Northside Walmart, man. They closed it down because they was doing nothing but stealing and fucking robbing and killing around there, man.
And that's what the owner of Walmart, talking about. They gonna shut it down because they lose at least what $3 billion. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But damn, like I mean, come on, bro. Be for real. You know what I'm saying? If they shut it down, they're not gonna be shutting it down for that purpose. They shut it down to transition into a processing camp, man. You know? But look, And we know this because the Lord making their tongue fall upon themselves. You can pull up a video right now how they got like concentration camps set up all over the earth, man. All right, that's through the internet, via internet, and that is through the process of us knowing that and all on the internet. Esau us being what made bare, man. Go ahead, bring that up.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah 49 and 10. It says, "But I made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself."
Man, we know what your intentions are, man. We know what your red Edomite ass is intend to do, man. This whole time us being off in the world being niggas, not knowing, just living life, thinking, being oppressed by the ways of this life, trying to avoid being American. You see what I'm saying? That's why it was hard, because we're not Americans, man. We're not Americans here. You see? So his way of life, you sitting up there like you trying to thrive in this society, man. Now we know why we came, man. Because he's being made bare, man. This is why, because we're behind enemy lines. You see? Now we exposing you, letting you know, look, you are the Edomites. You are the biblical Edomites, man. All right? We know why this is famine. We know why this Bill Gates brought all the farmland up, man. All right? We know why y'all was adamant to get you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans to get the jump shot first, man. That was even on the news. We know why these things. We know why you doing this, man. So you being made fair. Go ahead.
It says, "And he shall not be able to hide himself."
You can't hide yourself no more. You can't call yourself white. You not white, nigga. You not white, nigga.
Man.
You red, man. All right? We know that your money system was built to crash. We know that this whole society was built to fall now, man. You can't hide yourself behind the laws. I mean, the lies that you set in place from the start of this thing, man. Your whole constitution was a lie, man. Because you going against your own words, man. It was supposed to be what freedom of speech. Now we all this censorship shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead. Okay.
I got one now.
No, let's finish on that one, brother.
All right. It says, "His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not."
Go ahead, though. You do what you said, man.
All right, just backing you up. Isaiah 47 and 1. "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon."
The old virgin daughter of Babylon, man. It calls it the virgin daughter of Babylon because America is Babylon. Clear cut. Read Revelation, what that is, 17, I believe. Read Revelation 17 or 18. It tells you she's the mother of all harlots, man. America is known for its imports, not its exports, man. Okay? So it come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. That dust represents confusion, man. Because this place been lifted up as a golden cup in the Lord's hand. This is the place where everybody wanted to come thrive and excel, man. Everybody from these other countries wanted to come here and build, man. That's why you got Arabians on every corner. You got Moab on every fucking corner. They come here and they wax rich, man. Off of who? Jake. Like the lesson we was going into, they licking the dogs lick the swords, man.
That's right, bro.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, "There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate."
It shall no longer be called tender and delicate, man. Because this place is going to be what, man? Governed by draconian laws, man. It's going to be a totalitarian society. This place is going to be, it's not going to be, a glorious place to be. You're not going to be able to make money here no more, man. It's going to be a grievous place, man. The word America means bitter, man. This place is going to physically turn bitter, man.
Yeah, we probably
What's the percentage on, brother?
we on 10, brother.
All right.
We probably gotta wrap it up after that.
All right, it says, verse 3, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man."
It says thy nakedness shall be uncovered, man. All right, all the wicked ass shit that you did, all the things that you planning to do, are going to be uncovered via internet. Via prophets of the Lord, man. Via these epistles that go out week in and week out, man. You being exposed, man, by the Lord. It says that's why the scripture says it shall consume thee with the spirit of his mouth, man. You are being made bare, man. America's being exposed. The bloody city is being exposed for the lies that is pushed out, man. For the energy that is pushed out. All the wickedness, the satanic worship, the Satan worship, man. How the women are out of order. How this place is just it's contrary to the Lord. But they say that It's built off of what? Christianity principles, man. All right? This place is do as thou wilt, man. This place you can come here and be a flaming alphabet boy, and you supposed to accept it, man. This is wickedness. This is madness, man. Go ahead, brother. You have something you want to bring up?
I got one.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Proverbs 26 and 26. It says, whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. So the whole congregation is going into all nations, man. The wickedness of this devil is going to be showed upon the whole earth, man. For him being the devil, man. All right.
That's spoken about Revelation 7 chapter. It says all our allies, all his America's allies shall burn her with fire, man. And every man that was at Confederate have what, man? Has turned on you, man. You know, just roughly paraphrasing the scripture. So this place is being exposed, man, week in and week out, man. You Edomites are going into slavery, bro.
That's right.
In America, the judgment is coming for America, bro.
That's right.
Everybody about to see the truth, man. And the minute of the Lord it's going to expose this devil, man.
That's right, man.
You know,
Right.
already exposing this devil, man. You know,
Right.
so with that, Lord willing, is edifying to the hopefully next. We'll give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Akim that's pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth in all truth, sincerity, and diligence. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Baba Baba.
Baba Baba.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala. Shalom till next time.
Shalom, brother. Shalom, brother.